stunning here from the trailer. And if you're unfamiliar with GTA, this is something Mudahar mentioned as well, typically their trailers are pretty indicative of what the game itself looks like. So what you're seeing in GTA 6, I imagine, will be what the game looks like when it actually ships. Rockstar's got a pretty good track record when it comes to not over-promising and under-delivering based on their trailers. Like, for example, a lot of other AAA games will really juice up their trailer to look the best it possibly could, and then when the game actually comes out and makes it to your greasy, grubby little fingers, it looks like a fucking Game Boy game. It looks nothing like the trailers led you to believe it would. Just like really misleading marketing because they put all of their fucking resources to get you hook, line, and sinker to buy into this product that is not going to look like the trailers led you to think it would. Rockstar has never had that problem. Their trailers are a very accurate indicator for how the game is going to look when you're playing it. So I'm extremely optimistic that the game will look like this, and that is incredible. I can't wait. Vice City, I thought, looked jaw-dropping, just beautiful. It was also cool to see some familiar spots in Vice City as well that looked amazing in the trailer. It was also really cool just to see how full of life Vice City appears to be. I felt like I was looking at a real, living, breathing world where all of the NPCs were fucking sentient. Like, it looks like they're all doing something, like chores. They're not just, like, idly standing by, taking up space or anything, or just repeating animations. Of course, when the game comes out, maybe that is the case, just, like, endlessly bench pressing on, like, a beach or something. But in the trailer, it was cool to just see so much activity from just the NPCs engaging with the world itself. Like, you'll have people running on the beach with their dog, or, you know, there was... Hold on. I'm back. Yeah, so, I can't keep a secret from you. I'm sick again. So I've got a lot of mucus in my throat, and sometimes that shit just bubbles up, and it needs to come out in one way or the other. But anyway, I'll wrap up my thoughts here. I don't want to gush and grannies too long on the trailer. I thought, overall, very exciting trailer, and it's got me super, super hyped for GTA 6. And we now know a release year, which is incredible. And it's not that far. 2025? I actually thought it'd take longer, to be honest. I thought there'd be a lot more of a wait. So, hey, all good news here from GTA 6, and let's get to the thing that we all need to point and laugh at. This breathtaking dog shit of a thread here featuring the king of cringe, Elon Musk, and his sidekick, his little henchman that keeps trying to attach himself to Elon's asshole, Ian. So, there's a tweet made saying, a list of games I have not played, GTA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basically just saying, I haven't played any of the GTA games. Nothing wrong with that. I think you're missing out if you've never experienced GTA, but hey, to each their own. Elon Musk then replies saying, tried, but didn't like doing crime. GTA 5 required shooting police officers in the opening scene. Just couldn't do it. To which Ian responds, I'm glad shooting cops in Cyberpunk 2077 is completely optional. Never finished GTA 5 either. If that isn't the most pathetic read you've ever had on Twitter, I don't know what is. Elon Musk has many times in the past touted how soft society's become. Oh, everyone's such a uptight, sensitive softy. Meanwhile, he's saying, pardon me, pinky out, I couldn't play GTA 5 because I don't like crime. I'm such a good guy that I couldn't deal with the act of shooting a police officer in a video game. Those pixels on the screen representing a police officer, they were too much for me. I had to go into the shower, turn it on, and just let it wash away my tears. It was traumatizing. This fucking goober and his goofball hemorrhoid that keeps trying to attach himself there, Ian, they can't separate video games from reality? That's just dangerously delusional. Like, that is a bad mindset if you're fucking lost in the sauce and can't separate a fucking fictional work from the real world. And I guarantee that's not why he stopped playing GTA 5. Because I know if somebody Elon didn't like said something similar, like, if Mark Zuckerberg made a statement like, I couldn't finish Elden Ring, I had to drop it because I couldn't come to terms with having to take a life. Murder shakes me to my very soul. Elon Musk would be dunking on him 24/7, saying shit like, Zuckerberg's not fit to run a company, he's not in his right mind at all, he thinks murder in video games is real. How deranged and brain-rotted can you be? This is ridiculous, it's laughable, how soft. Meanwhile, he's saying the same fucking thing here about GTA 5. I had to drop it because I couldn't deal with being forced to shoot a police officer in this video game. Fucking wild. And Ian is the most shameless here, because he's just blatantly lying. So he actually got community noted. He is a huge Musk's friendship, and he will do anything to achieve it. He finds new, innovative ways of gobbling Elon's meat. Like, I have never found someone so obsessed with his wiener in my life. Ian would fly across the globe 6 times over if it meant he could kiss the tip of Elon's penis. Ian would probably give up one of his senses, like his sense of smell, if it meant that Elon Musk would look in his direction at some point. It's just so sad and pathetic. What in the world? It's a video game. You don't have to like GTA. Like, that's fine. If you're not a GTA fan for whatever reason, so be it. It's not that big of a deal. It's just extremely comical coming from Elon Musk and Ian, two people who are constantly going on about, oh, everyone's so fucking soft these days, and then like going on about all these different talking points kind of stemming from the same belief, and then to go out there and just publicly say, I had to drop GTA 5. I couldn't deal with crime. Like, what do you mean? You didn't like doing crime, Elon? The name of the game is a crime. Grand Theft Auto is a crime. It is the name of the franchise. You obviously knew what you were getting into. What the fuck? How stupid can you be? And I know he's just lying. But what are you even lying for? No one's going to applaud you for this. This isn't brave or interesting. Like, what, it's so quirky that you dropped GTA 5 because you didn't want to kill a police officer in the video game in the opening scene? Like, what the fuck? Were you expecting everyone to just stand up, give you a standing ovation? Wow! Look at Elon! He's such a fucking hero! He gave up GTA 5 because he couldn't deal with the magnitude of a decision like this. Like, it's so dumb. I'm actually getting heated over the stupidity. It's crazy. But anyway, I've been yapping enough offended. It's not that big of a deal if you don't like them for whatever reason. It's just, for these two goofballs, their reasons are super, super silly, considering the kind of persona they like to exhibit online. So, yeah, that's really about it. See ya. You think the video was frozen? I bet you did, you gullible idiot. Your weakness offends me. Me blowing a raspberry right there may have even startled you, and if that's the case, you absolutely make me sick, you fool. Let this be an important lesson to you. Don't trust anything, not even yourself. Your eyes told you one thing, but the truth was very different. They played a trick on you, those lying bastards. So stay alert, stay vigilant, stay safe. But anyway, I ran into my #1 spender on OnlyFans, and we are blessed with 2 magnificent pictures here. On the left, it is Ruby Rose posing with her #1 piggy bank dumper. Now let's turn our attention to Exhibit B, and we can get the statistics. So he has been subscribed to her OnlyFans for a month, and has spent a total of $62,000. 62,000 clams. Now, if I may for a moment, I'm going to channel my inner method actor here and do an impression for you. This is his financial advisor upon checking his credit card statements. Thank you very much. I'm the next Jim Carrey, what can I say? 62,000 doubloons he has spent in presumably 1 month on her OnlyFans, I think. I think that's how it works. I don't know if you can spend money on someone's OnlyFans without also being subscribed. So I think he is speed running bankruptcy through OnlyFans purchases. Man's making George Santos look like a small fry. This is wildness. Now let's go back to just the tweet itself. I ran into my #1 spender on OnlyFans. Miss Rose, I have breaking news. You did not just run into this guy by pure accident. This was not happenstance, a coincidence, a twist of fate. This man absolutely went out of his way to find you and run into you. So while it may have been an accident on your part, perhaps, that you happened to run into him, this was a calculated maneuver from him, I have no doubt. I can already just see him in the bathroom mirror doing his hands like this, scheming. Okay, I know where she's gonna be. Game time. I'll introduce myself. And then, at the end of the day, dude spends 62 grand and doesn't even get a hug in the picture. There is no contact between the two of them in this photograph there. She is still, wisely, keeping her distance from this guy. Not even like a hover hand or anything at all. But I'm not his dad or anything. I'm not gonna go over and slap the wiener out of his hand. If he wants to spend $62,000 on OnlyFans, all power to him. But you have to wonder, What does he do to be able to afford $62,000 on a single person's OnlyFans? So, I tried to find the scoop, and I didn't have to search very long or very hard because people also were very curious and found a lot of information on him. So, allegedly, he is a crypto millionaire. He hit it big in the crypto boom, and that's where he got most of his money from, allegedly. I can't 100% confirm that, but... And then the most interesting discovery occurred up there with, like, finding the One Piece. They found out that this guy is most likely the same guy from MTV's True Life, I'm Addicted to Porn. And they found this image here. His shirt goes insano style, by the way. It says, "Born for Porn," which I believe should just be a crime, like a charge, if you just wear that in general. But anyway, logically it made sense. Someone spending $62,000 on OnlyFans, a single OnlyFans model, is absolutely addicted to porn in some way. And it seems like, through this evidence, he may have been addicted to porn for quite a long time. So, I went to the archives. I went to watch the episode itself. Turns out it's on Hulu, Season 12, Episode 6 of True Life. His name is Brandon. He was 26 years old at the time of filming in 2009. So his meat has not known a night of peace in over a decade now. Since 2009, he has been non-stop playing the skin flute, a symphony to the tune of porn that never ends. The porn industry has got his scrotum in a death grip and it has not let go. Now, the True Life episode has Brandon talk about his addiction, and addiction in all of its forms is an extremely sad thing. And porn addiction is a legitimate illness. It's a real thing. And Brandon talks about how it's affected his real-life relationships, and also it's kind of led him to have this inability to focus on things that are important, like getting a job. There's like a little chunk of time dedicated to his job search, where he spends 30 minutes going through Craigslist looking for job listings, and then after 30 minutes he just starts watching porn for 2 hours. And he says that he watches porn between 5 to 10 hours a day. 5 to 10 hours a day watching porn. That is an incomprehensibly outrageous amount of time to be dedicated to watching anything at all. It's so sad. And it doesn't seem like he's gotten any better considering how much he is spending on just one OnlyFans model. Now, I'm not big dumb idiot enough to believe everything MTV shows. A lot of it is probably fabricated, exaggerated, and all that. But it's worth mentioning at the end of the episode, things are looking up for Brandon. There's the big come to Jesus moment where it's like, you know what? Porn is a problem. It's gotta go. Time to scram. Get out of town. No more porn. Time to get my life together. And the episode ends with him getting a part-time job working at a bar. And I don't know if any of that was real or not, but it doesn't seem like a whole lot has changed when it comes to Brandon's relationship with pornography, considering how much money he is currently spending on one OnlyFans model. It seems like the only thing that has improved for Brandon since that episode in 2009 is his financial situation. He was struggling to get a job then. I don't know if he has a job now, but he certainly does have a lot of disposable income, it appears. But anyway, as I mentioned, addiction in any of its forms is a horrible thing, so